Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine and enjoying good health at your home. So students, it's our 8th week of class 4. The subject is science. First of all, let me introduce about the book. Students, we are using Cambridge Inspiring Science for class 4. Today we will discuss our unit number 1, which is food, and its chapter number 2, teeth and digestion. So in this chapter we will discuss about the teeth, importance of the teeth, and how teeth plays their role in digestion and how the digestion takes place in our body. The objective of our chapter number 2 are to understand the importance of the teeth, distinguish the different types of teeth, learn the structure of teeth, learn the names of digestive system. So students, first of all, I will tell you the importance of the teeth. Teeth are most important for our body. They play their role in our personality. They help us in speaking. They help us to give the proper shape of our face. They help us in chewing the food. Means they help us in the process of digestion or in breaking down of the food. So students, we all have a pair of jaw. One is the upper jaw and second one is the lower jaw. The upper jaw is the fixed jaw. You cannot move your upper jaw. You can observe in your mouth also. And your lower jaw is the movable jaw. You can move your lower jaw. So each jaw has a row of hard bone-like teeth. We all have two sets of the teeth. One set is known as the temporary teeth and other set is known as the permanent teeth. At the age of 6 months, a baby starts growing the set of teeth are called as the temporary teeth, also called as the milk teeth. After that, a set that starts appearing at the age of 18 is called as the permanent teeth. There are total 28 number of teeth in a permanent set of teeth. After that, 4 more teeth starts growing at the age of 28 years and they are called as the wisdom teeth. Now we will discuss the topic types of teeth. You can see in the diagram there are 4 types of the teeth. One is the canine, molars, premolars and incisors. Canines, first of all I will tell you incisors. Incisors are present in front of each jaw. You can see there are 4 incisors, or in your jaw you can also observe these 4 jaws. They are present in front of each jaw. There are 4 incisors and they help in cutting of the food. After that, there are 2 canines present besides the incisors in each jaw. They are pointed teeth and they also used for cutting and tearing of the food. After that, there are molars and premolars. They all have flat surfaces and they help in the grinding and chewing of the food particles. Now the next topic is the structure of tooth. The topic is structure of a tooth. Our teeth are fixed in soft part called gums present in the jaws. So the part of the teeth which is outside the gums is called as crown. You can see in the diagram. The crown part you can see in your jaw also. The visible part of the teeth is called as crown and the part which is inside the gums is called as the root. Neck is that part which meets the crown to the root. Now I tell you in brief that enamel is the hardest, luster or shiny part of the teeth. You can see that in your jaw or in your teeth structure easily. After that, that the dentine structure. It is inside the gums. It is not hard like enamel, but it is strong part in the teeth structure, but not hard like the enamel. After that, there is a pulp cavity inside the dentine, and it contains the blood vessels and nerves. You can see the roots are over here. So roots are the sensory portion in the teeth structure, and it contains the nerves which leads to the brain. So students, the number of foods for the proper functioning of our body. When we take the food, some of the food particles left over in our mouth. What happened with the food particles which are left over in our mouth? Many of the germs produces in these food particles, and these germs causes the diseases in our mouth. The germs feed on the food particles which are left over in our mouth. They create an acid, and this acid creates or produces a cavity or the hole. The acid causes the ache in our tooth structure. So for the prevention from the toothache, we should follow some precautionary measures, like we have to brush twice a day. Do not forget to clean your tongue, rinse your mouth after every meal, and visit your dentist at regular intervals. You have to brush your teeth in a proper way. You have to brush in proper way, like outside when you are brushing outside. So brush your teeth in circles like this, as it is shown in the figure. Brush in circles and up and down. Then open your mouth and brush up and down in both jaws, upper jaw and in lower jaw. After that, at the top, brush back and forth of your jaw. Eat food that contains calcium, vitamin A, C and D. Also food like milk, cheese, fruits and green leafy vegetables are considered as good and healthy for the teeth. Now the topic is digestive system. It's used by our body to get energy, to do work and for growth. But the food we eat cannot be used as it is. It has to be broken down into simpler and the soluble form. This simple food then can dissolve in the blood and be carried to all parts of the body. This process of breaking down of food into simpler and the soluble form is called as the digestion of food. The organs which helps in the digestion of food or in the digestive system are called as the digestive organs. They are mentioned on the board: mouth, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, large intestine, small intestine, liver, and the last one is anus. The whole system from mouth to the anus is also called as the alimentary canal. Now I tell you that what are the functions of these different digestive organs in the process of digestion of the food. As first of all, we take our food through the mouth. Her teeth are present, and what is the function of the teeth in the digestion? Teeth break down the food particles into simpler ones. Here the saliva or the saliva is added into the mouth. The saliva is secreted through the salivary glands present in our mouth, and saliva helps for the breaking down of carbohydrates or the starch into the sugar. Carbohydrates and starch are the large units and sugar are the smaller units. After that, food is passed to the stomach. Here, food is churned in the stomach and digestive juices are added. When the food is passed from mouth to the stomach, it travels through the esophagus. After that, the food is passed to the small intestine. Juices from the liver and the pancreas are added into the small intestine. Liver secretes the bile juice and pancreas secretes the pancreatic juice. The small intestine in the digestive system is a long coiled tube and it secretes different juices. They are added into the mixture. The blood vessels present in the walls of the small intestine and they absorb the useful nutrients and the substances present in the food mixture. After that, the undigested food passes into another tube called as the large intestine. You can see over here. In large intestine, water is absorbed from undigested food. Whatever is left over is thrown out of the body through an opening called anus. You have to write the answers on your book, page number 10. There is a now you know activity. The answers are written over here. There is a now you know activity on your page number 11. You also have to write their answers. After that, the now you know activity on your book, page number 14. After that, exercise part A, fill in the blanks with correct option. You have to write their answers on the book. Part B, correct the following sentences. You have to correct these sentences and also write their answers on your science notebooks. Match the following. Part C of your exercise. Write their answers in front of the statement. The D part is answers this question in short. You have to write their answers in very neat writing on your science notebook. There is a task in your chapter number 2. Draw a diagram of alimentary canal and label its parts. You have to draw an alimentary canal or the digestive system on your science notebook. The interleaved pages are given in your science notebooks. So students, you have to learn all the material given in your book and your notebooks. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.